My name is Raju. Okay. Sorry. Coming to the monitoring, this monitoring also used as one of the two, technologies as to maintain the peacekeeping. Monitoring technologies include wide variety of different methods to detect and access the movement of troops. And coming to this, as you know that multinational force and observers (MFO), and it's located in Sinai Peninsula. It monitors the movements of in demilitarized zones, and there are some other methods to detect the movement of weaponry and commercial high resolution satellite images. And these satellite images are also used in maintaining the peace. And especially these satellite images are used in intelligence department. To know what's going on, and they use these satellite images to do. To maintain peace. Coming to different kind of radars, as you know that radar uses electromagnetic waves to identify the range and altitude and directional speed of both moving and fixed objects. There are different kind of radars. Use in use. Air traffic control radars, weather radars, and space-based radars. Coming to, especially there are electronic intelligence system to spot the enemy's radar, and to jam the radars they use electronic countermeasures. It's called ECM system to jam the radars by the enemies. Coming to weather monitoring systems, there are some new technologies using in these weather monitoring to maintain the peace. The maintaining the peace means to avoid the destruction by the natural calamities. It's also one of the maintaining the peace throughout the world. And they are using ground-based sensors, webcams, and different type of cameras. These also comes in. If you take it locally, and these webcams and different type of cameras also are also used in maintaining the peace. And coming to nuclear monitoring systems, these nuclear monitoring systems are used to protect against the terrorist attacks if they are using any nuclear, radioactive, and other materials. And they are using some sensors and to use to monitor the nuclear weapons. Coming to early warning systems, there are different kind of early warning systems to use to warn us. And the examples are tsunami warning systems, fire alarm system, emergency alert system, ballistic missile early warning system. All of these are comes under these monitoring system. These monitoring systems are used to help maintain peace. And I already explained this about multinational force and observer operations. These are using to maintain the peace throughout the world. And there is another example that using the monitoring, UN maintain the peace in Nepal. They use different kind of webcams. Peace maintained in Nepal by UN through the monitoring of weapons. Peace achieved through the monitoring using the modern technologies in Nepal by UN. They used advanced technologies like closed-circuit cameras and alarms in the 8 different camps of Maoists, where weapons were locked in a container and keys were handed to the Maoist. If they do any illegal use of these weapons, they take any weapons from those containers. That can be known by the UN authorities, and they'll immediately alert the people. And in this way, they are maintaining the peace in Nepal now. And next part will be explained by Suresh.
Hi, I'm Suresh Mithku. I would like to continue the topic with communication technology in peacekeeping. We use there are a lot of means for communicating. We use televisions. We hear from news. We use radios. We have telephones now. So there are a lot of ways in communicating people. So we can't avoid natural disasters, but we can set up early warning systems that can save lives. As Raju said, there are a lot of ways to monitor any natural disasters, but the information collected from those monitor devices should be sent to the correct people and at the right time. And we have many ways to do that. And from trade to telemedicine, from education to environmental production, communication technologies give us potential to improve standards of living throughout the world. When disaster does strike, communication technologies are helping us to better coordinate complex relief missions. I would like to give an example for where communication technologies were really helpful. After the vital systems and the lifeline broke down in the tsunami region, the relief priorities of the World Health Organization focused on providing food, water, and medicine for about 222 million people within 3 weeks. This was done. This rapid response of the World Health Organization was possible because of the Strategic Health Operation Center in Geneva and their operational and communication techniques and platforms they operate in various regions. This was a real help for the people in tsunami who affected in tsunami. So the higher the quality of the information provided, the higher the number of lives saved. And the conclusion is Suresh Penchal is going to conclude the topic.
Hi friends, I am here to conclude the topic on technology and peace. My friends have explained different types of technologies which are used for peacekeeping, and let me take an example of monitoring and communications. And if monitoring technology is used and the technician or the person who is using monitoring technology finds that there's an earthquake which will occur in 2 or 3 hours in the states, maybe Champaign or Illinois state, then the communication is the major part which plays a major role in this. The technician should inform that earthquake is going to occur to his higher officials first, then to the government, and then to the people, so that he can save lives. And that in this way, this technology like monitoring and communication will not individually will not fight for the peace. They all together will come in a play, and they will maintain peace in the world. Thank you. Do you have any questions, please?
Any questions? You did very good.
I have a quick question, like, because you mentioned sort of like some of the conflicts that have happened in the Israel region, and I wondered, like, for example, the United Nations has been had peacekeepers in southern Lebanon for decades, but Katyusha rockets continued to be lobbed into Israel in areas where UN peacekeepers were supposed to be stationed. How can we improve our peacekeeping efforts in areas like that where there's peacekeepers there, but somehow, I don't know, maybe there needs to be more effectiveness somehow? Like, I'm wondering what some solutions are.
We need to monitor using latest technologies like satellites. We have to keep track of everything, the movements of the people in Israel. I think the current position there is like they are trying to hide and continue their activities. So that's the problem. So we have to, like, there are many ways. We have satellites, and they should be like they should be monitored regularly, I think. Yeah, that's the way.
Thank you. Any other questions?